I'm Angela Clarke, and in today's author interviews with a twist, I'll be challenging Robert Bryndza to see if he can read a section of his book in the style of Brenda Blethyn. Today's episode was filmed in the back of Claire McIntosh's mystery van.
Hello.
Thank you so much. And Robert, I literally dragged you in, didn't I? You were walking past, and it was kind of like, come in the van, be in the van.
I was on the way to lunch, but I'm really happy to come in and talk to you. I've had lunch now.
And be dragged into the back of a van. It's very serial killer-ish, kind of thing. I'm not letting anybody out afterwards who've actually killed all the crime writers. It's all a big ploy.
Well, this is really nice because I lived in LA and I got dragged into the back of a van once, and it was much different.
Oh my God! Are you gonna have trigger warning flashbacks or something
no, this
awful?
is very cool.
Okay. Now this is a book blast author challenge, which means it is a timed interview, and I'm going to put my egg timer on. I will ask you a number of fast-paced questions, and I will also set you a challenge.
Okay.
But first up, tell me about your latest book.
Well, this is my book, The Girl in the Ice, and it is a crime thriller. It is obviously the book at the Crime Festival, and it's the first in my Erica Foster crime thriller series, and it has a kick-ass female lead character, and it's set in London, and it is set, hence the ice in the title. It's set during the winter, and it's all about a girl whose body is found under a sheet of ice.
Ooh, fantastic. Now tell me something unusual about your protagonist.
Well, she's from Slovakia.
Oh.
So I thought it was something a bit different to do, and to have a character who is essentially an immigrant in Britain, and she came to Britain when she was 18, not knowing any English. She worked as an au pair to begin with, and sort of what's the word? She sort of assimilated herself into British life, married a British guy, and trained to be a police officer. So that's her backstory, and then we join her in the book just after something terrible has happened. She's lost her husband, she's grieving for him, and we sort of see her recovery from her losing her husband through this case, The Girl in the Ice.
Oh, okay. Tell me something unusual about you.
Something unusual about me. I used to be an actor.
Ooh. So have you been in anything that we would have seen?
No, to be honest. I'm a much better writer than I was an actor, I think. I did lots of sort of tours and things that I was really proud of, but unfortunately it's the kind of job where, unless you're in a soap opera or EastEnders or something like that, people don't necessarily think you're a proper actor.
You're of good pedigree. How many books have you written now, my lovely?
I've written, in this Erica Foster series, I'm just about to publish the 5th, but before that I wrote romantic comedy, so I've written another 5 romantic comedies.
So 10?
So 12 in total, yeah.
If you had to marry one of your protagonists and live with them forever, who would you pick?
I think I'd pick Erica Foster.
Yeah.
Because even though she's quite scary and quite kick-ass, I think she'd be quite good to have as a wife.
Handy.
If I ever had a wife.
And now we're going to do, talking of wives, now we're going to do Snog, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
So you've got to pick one to snog, one to marry, one to kill. And your choices are Nigel Farage, Putin, and Donald Trump.
Oh, God. Snog, marry, kill out of those 3.
Yeah, it's a bad choice. I know, sorry.
Well, with Donald Trump, if you snogged him, you'd get it over with and you could walk away.
Yeah.
God, Putin or Nigel Farage, it's difficult. So snog, marry, kill. So I've done snog.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, you'd marry Putin at least for the palaces and all the sort of.
He's quite buff as well.
For the materialistic, and
if those pictures are not photoshopped, his actual body is all right.
His body's good.
Yeah.
And also, we know from his first marriage that he didn't really spend time with his wife.
True.
So you wouldn't have to spend a lot of time with him.
Yeah, that's handy. But if it went wrong, I would be fearful for my life.
Yeah, and prenups wouldn't really be adhered to.
No. So you'd snog Trump, you'd marry Putin, and that kill
Nigel Farage. Yeah.
Well, tell me the name of your first pet.
My first pet was called Bambi, and she was a goldfish.
Oh, Bambi the goldfish. That's really cute. And what was the name of the first road that you lived on?
Sterling Close.
Okay, so if your pseudonym was Bambi Sterling, what genre would you write?
I think I'd need to write erotic fiction.
You'd have to write Bambi Sterling. That's quite fabulous. I quite like it actually. She sounds like she's minted. So what's the weirdest thing you've ever done in the name of research?
Oh God. good one. Time is ticking. I think most Google search, to be honest, it's Google searches, and I worry when people, if someone was to check my Google history about all the things you must know this as well.
I
you know, all
really
the stuff
worried
you
about
look
being
up.
on watch lists.
Yes, yeah. And I found this thread. It was something to do with my book about sort of like these weird sort of Illuminati threads and like famous people being shapeshifters and stuff like that. And that's quite a weird thread a weird thing on my Google history, nothing to do with books really, but I thought, God, people would think I'm really strange if
they saw it. Okay, well that's interesting then. Is there a genre that you haven't written yet that you would like to have a go at?
Yes, science fiction.
So I thought you might go paranormal after that, sort of like the shape-shifting, but sci-fi. Maybe I guess sci-fi's shape-shifting as well, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. I'd love to write sci-fi. I love sci-fi.
Do you read a lot of sci-fi?
Yeah, I do. Well, I read lots of different stuff, but I really got into sci-fi through reading Hugh Howey and Andy Weir, and then just into loads of stuff.
Callie Taylor is a really big sci-fi fan as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. There's obviously I think there's quite a lot of like overlap, perhaps, kind of thing between the two. It all adds up. Right, some quick ones: pen or keyboard?
Keyboard.
Okay, paperback or Kindle?
Kindle.
Wine or spirits?
Spirits.
Spell check or winging it?
Winging it.
Snow or sunshine?
No.
And in honour of Sarah Hillary, because this is her question, gin or cheese?
Cheese, yeah.
Cheese. Now, I am going to set you a little challenge.
Okay.
As we are coming up to our 2-minute mark on the egg.
Is that all it does?
It's
gone very quickly.
I told you it goes very fast. You don't have long. And and I made it go slightly funny by picking it up and putting it down again. I paid good money for this. And I am going to challenge you to read. Do you want to read the blurb or the opening page?
I'll read the blurb.
The blurb of The Girl in the Ice, and I would like you to do it in the style, in an impression. And who would you do an impression of?
In the style of Brenda Blethyn in Mike Lee's Secrets and Lies.
Fantastic!
Alright, I just have to start off by saying, alright darling, alright sweetheart. Her eyes are wide open, her lips parted as if to speak, her dead body frozen in the ice. She's not the only one. Sorry,
That's
Brenda.
Brilliant! That is brilliant! I think we should send it to her as a clip. I think she'd love it. You should totally get her to sign your book now.
Yes, I
You
should.
should go and hunt her down and do it. Now,
that piece of the blurb that
Yeah.
I just read out, yeah.
that's her bit forever now.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Thank you very much. Now, Robert, if people don't know already, where can they find you online?
They can find me online at www.robertbryndza.com, and I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Robert Bryndza.
Fantastic. And The Girl in the Ice is out now, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's been hugely successful, as all of your books has. Thank you so much,
Thank
Robert, for
you.
taking
This
part.
is
We
so
are
cool.
literally on the last seconds for it. Here we go. And we are out of time. Thank you so much for joining me in the back of the mystery van. If you are watching this on YouTube, then give us a thumbs up and do subscribe so you can see all of our future author book blast challenges. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you soon. Thank
Thanks,
you.
bye.
Bye.